we know what can happen after being 5-0 if you let your guard down. Last year got to 5-0 and then we just fell off the face of the map. This year we're going to try to prevent that from happening by first acknowledging that we're not there yet and that we need to keep working.
Is that something that you as the seniors really are trying to push some of these younger guys saying, look, we were this way last year?
Oh, they're fully aware. They're fully aware. We're not acting like we've achieved anything yet. We're not even bowl eligible yet. So, yeah. I remember just so many mistakes that we'd made offensively. Coach Chiswick, he at the beginning of the year he made a video of just body language and mistakes that we had made that led to us not being great last year, and quite a big number of those plays came from this game, that game last year. So we need to eliminate that.
Just the fact that you just can't have stupid penalties and turn over the ball in this league. It's important that we go out there and we don't shoot ourselves in the foot. We make our plays that we got to make, and also won't turn the ball over. Don't give them opportunities to get out there and make plays. So if we do that, I think we have a good shot at winning this game. Looking at last year's game, it came down to the end, and to really fight your butt off, and then you lose the game. It's just devastating. So you definitely have a little more incentive, going into that game next year.
It felt good, being able to get those carries. It was a great confidence booster as far as my shoulder goes. But it felt great, and everything worked out good, and my shoulder came out, fine. So it was for the best. I'm 100% now. Just had to, get a couple hits on it and make sure that everything, was right in there. But Dr. Andrews looked at it. He said it was fine. So that was the biggest thing for me. And when I went out there and got those carries, after the first hit, I didn't think about it anymore. So.
It definitely was a little different feel, I didn't know that he was not going to run at all that game, so I thought he would at least take off at least a couple of times, but, he really didn't have to. He was just kind of standing back there and just, throwing the ball, and I'm sure that felt good to him that he didn't have to do all that work, and he could just let the ball go.
Have you noticed that he's throwing with more touch here lately?
I have.
In the spring, he was 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, yes, sir. He has tried to put a little bit more touch on the ball at times, so, but, he'll still zip it in there when he needs to, so.
Can he kind of surprise you on those short routes when he decides to unload?
Yes, sir. He's got me in practice a couple times with, just surprising me coming out of a short route, out of a break, and he's just right there on my face, so.